Jennifer raises her hand in Professor Foot's class, and she's asked, "Are things left out of history books, Professor Foot?" And Professor Foot says, "Why, of course, Jennifer. Lots of stuff is left out." And Jennifer says, "No, I mean not just small things, big things. I was watching this fictional parable series. Well, maybe not even all that fictional, but you'll have to decide where the fiction ends. About the devil's people walking among mankind and holding back their progress for a long time and doing all kinds of horrendous things and calling it their work." And Professor Foot says, "I think I've seen that video series." He puts together his lecture notes to slideshows like this, and it's a good idea. And that's where he picked up from opportunity phone cards, flooding college campuses, bars, parties, military bases, homes, communities, businesses. Professor Foot found a whole lot of a handsome bald guy there. It's an old picture. Handsome bald guys. Imagery, and also my video parables. And he came across that series, The Devil's People Walking Among Mankind. And he turns to the front of the class where two Oriental fellows, that's usually where they're sitting, isn't it? Are, and he says, "Wayne, what do you think of that parable series about the devil's people walking among us?" And both, they kind of look alike aside from being from the same race. Both speak in unison and say, "Oh, it's hogwash. There's no such thing. A myth brought up by fictional writers." And Connie says to Jennifer, weren't there just one Wang? Wasn't there just one Wang in the class there, when we started? And Jennifer says, "Oh, I don't know. I don't remember, but I know they sure do pull the, a curve up. I'm Melton, son of a carpenter Mary. Make a video of what I call the devil's people walking among us." I had to go back and refix. Let me see if right there. The devil's people walking among us. Move this comma over to here in more than one place. And it goes back 8 days. I've got to go back through each and do that. So this is my first installation of the devil's people walking among us, because I've got a whole lot of other stuff I got to fix up. I just did these from the day before because of the devil's people walking among us. It's some bizarre stuff they do. Is always boring, repetitive. This relies going back 8 days to butcher my artwork here and make it incredibly personal. And they've been doing that for years and years. The devil's people walking among us. So make that video of the devil's people walking among us every chance you get. I know it occurs around you, so that we can have a better world tomorrow by exposing the amateurs of what I call the streets, the unseen business. You can call it whatever you want. Amateurs and I gotta redo that again. That's not supposed to be in there. But you see there, I fixed it up here. I had the comma moved. That's stupid. That's insane. That is the devil's people walking among us. Look for that. They were walking around behind Nazi Germany, German officers, telling them what to do in the same way you find folks in downtown LA. Telling folks to march in the Save the Sharks or the Save the Snakes rallies. I'm John Milton Bray. Pick up those phones. They make videos nowadays and expose the devil's people walking among us. It's not going to get better until you do. Semper Fi.